Yeah, mine's, yeah. I've been hit.
Not great. It's not great, but it's all right.
That was a loud can open.
I powered through. Got a bottle of something new tonight, which is only 20%. So,
I've got a couple of beers and then some vodkas.
I've got I can't show you, can I? I can see you, but I can't show you.
You can show us. What doing that?
Yeah, you can see us. You can see us at the bottom there. Look.
See at the bottom there, little tiny ones. Got a chocolate praline rum liqueur.
Ooh, I like that label.
But it's only 20%.
That label is very psychedelic.
So I think I shall be drinking all of that tonight. Oh, it's fucking chair. Swear to God.
Huh?
Don't swear.
I oiled every bit of it. It doesn't matter. The creak's coming from internally. Hear it?
Oh, guess what? Twitch is fucking working. Yes, we're back.
Sideways. Pugs off the chair. That's right. That's right. That's right. My fat fucking ass. Why can I hear an echo? So it's gone. My fat fucking ass has destroyed another chair. Time for a new one. I need to not spend money for the next few years though, because I've spent a lot this month.
Was you naughty at Expo again then?
Not massively. Well, you know, if you count paying 175 quid a ticket to go and watch the awards,
yeah,
and then you know buying another vape smarter mod, and you know,
you spent how much for a fucking ticket to an award?
Hey, that was half price.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
If you went online to get a ticket for the Vape Round Awards with the bar, with an open bar, it's £420 a ticket.
Yeah.
Are you what's the word I'm looking for?
Insane.
Mental.
Well, I was going with inbred, so half right.
Okay. Yeah.
175.
It was 175 quid for a 3-course meal, an open bar, and entertainment, which I missed because it was shit. And I couldn't even get top shelf. It had to be the cheap shit. I was on Smirnoff all night. We couldn't even get Belvedere.
Oh.
I let WD-40 should take care of that screen. I sprayed the shit out of it. Go on. To be fair.
No, I was just going to say, to be fair, you wouldn't have reached the top shelf.
Oh, right, okay. We're there already, are we? Okay.
And on that note,
let's just fucking go live, Mike. Hit that fucking VT.
Boom.
There's only one Saturday show, baby.
Saturday, are you ready? There's only one Saturday show. Let's go.
He's on it. He's in it. He's in it. He's in it. He's not in it. He's not in it. And he's not in it. Darrell's still in it.
Let's go.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Saturday Show Live episode. Is it 117? Yes.
It is 117, yes.
117. I have no idea what it's called, Mike. What's it called?
It's called Hello. Is anybody home?
As you're probably well aware, especially if you've been following the socials this week, there's just the three of us now. It's been somewhat of a mass exodus, shall we say. It is down to me, Mike, and Paul. As it was at the beginning of the week, there wasn't going to be a show ever. But we just decided, you know, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
That
just carry on
sorted it
doing
out.
what we're doing. No one's falling out with each other. We're still all in chats with each other. I was playing COD with Nev this afternoon, actually, as it goes. Obviously, I've still got flu with Nevs. Everybody's still friends. It's just that they've got their own issues going on, their own reasons, and basically they're all funnies. So it was either do this and give you all somewhere to go on a Saturday night, just crack on, see what happens, or just sack it off. And I don't think we're quite ready to sack it off just yet.
No.
So we're going to just roll with it and see if we can. Don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. We really don't know what's going to happen. We're going to carry on doing this. I would imagine the next few shows are going to be a little bit different, a bit quieter, and some people will be jumping in and out, I would imagine, until we decide whether or not we're going to get some new panel members permanently. If we get the right people, it's got to be the right people.
Who would we get?
Well, you know, the list is short. Let's be honest. It's shorter than me.
Why are you like that?
So basically, the upshot is it's us three for the foreseeable future. I'm going to be hosting it for a bit, and we'll just see what happens, and we'll play it by ear, and we'll keep coming back every week and give you somewhere to meet, and we'll just do what we do for now until we work out a plan.
Who knows?
Who knows? The future is uncertain, shall we say?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid it's us three beautiful bastards for now. So anyway, I think that's all we need to say about that.
Good night.
Probably. Soldier on. They will be like a phoenix from the ashes, but we're probably like some kind of decrepit pigeon out of a dustbin, I would imagine. But we'll make something of it. I think we'll see what we can do. Before we go any further,
no, Space Turtle. No.
What did he say? You should merge.
I think Lars needs kicking as well. He's a funny.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
I'm not even going to highlight it.
Not going to work. Lads, is there anything you've done this week worthy of mention? Let's start with that.
I've been off.
You've been off this week?
Yeah.
Have you?
Worked harder than I do when I'm at work.
Oh,
That's why you're so
that's why you were commenting a lot in the group then.
Fucking half term.
Yeah.
Manic 3-year-old. With a birthday last Sunday, so she's now 3, still fucking nuts. A little boy is 6, he's nuts. And they've both got a fucking nice disease where they're coughing 24 hours a day.
Oh,
You got a bit breaky uppy then. Your internet's having a bit of different.
I don't think mine. I don't know. Is it StreamYard?
Don't know. It's all right now. But it got a bit Scott.
Anyway, yeah. Wank week. Kids don't have kids. Don't have kids.
Keep your penis in your pants.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're on your own.
Yes. Yeah, we've had a busy week at work, doing some bits and bobs, and moving a few bits around, and creating some stuff, and then I've been running around at home because Anja's trapped her sciatic nerve, so she's like a fucking paraplegic on the bed.
Well, opportunity, just saying.
Well, honestly, the amount of medication she's on, she wouldn't feel a fucking thing.
Did she ever? Yeah.
No.
You know what Scott would do in that instance? Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Well, I've done well. Apart from Joe's car getting broken into last night, which was fun.
I did see that.
Never happened. Nothing happens around here ever. It's actually quite exciting. Quite insulted that they didn't steal anything. They pulled the sat nav off the windscreen and left it on the front seat. But the thing that's really fucking annoying me, which is why I put that post on Facebook, is that they got the car folder out of the glove box and opened it and had a look.
Yeah.
What are they looking for? I don't get it. I don't understand.
Had to turn on the interior light so they could see everything.
Yeah, possibly. But yeah, they took fuck all. They had the kids' video screens on the back of the seats. Didn't touch them. Probably didn't see them because they just went in the front of the car. But there's a few more cars that got done around the area, so they obviously came around with is it a flipper? The electric. It's called flipper, innit? And you put codes in, you can do all the car fucking alarms and shit. And somebody sits there with the car, does the flipper. Somebody else gets out of the car, sees the one that beeps, and then goes in there and ransacks it. Gets what they can, gets money, or some woman got 2 tablets lifted out of it.
Looking for a spare. Who keeps a spare key in the fucking car? That's pretty redundant.
Yeah, well, sometimes you get the little spare skeleton thing, don't you? That's not the actual key. It's just a key.
Yeah.
What use is that inside the car?
No use at all. Don't leave that in your car. I think Joe's just shit herself in there, realizing, oh,
My spare key is in the car.
maybe that's what
in
they
the
got.
manual, in the little side.
Yeah, possibly. Who fuck knows? Anyway, I'll say hello to everybody in chat. We're gonna crack on doing the usual stuff, I would imagine. Matthew might be joining us in a bit. He said he'd come in after he's put his kids to bed, etc.
Nice.
So there might be 4 of us shortly. Let's have a look who we've got in chat. Arnie S, top of the tree. Good evening, Arnie S. I hope you're well, mate. Gaming Tech 77. Good evening, Squire. JVJ is in. Good evening, JVJ. I hope you're well. Ian, CC Coils is in. Good evening, Ian. We've got Brian Ferguson. Good evening, Brian Ferguson. Hope you're well, mate. Thank you for joining us this evening. Coil is back. Good evening, Coil. You big lovely scrumptious bastard, you. Shane Atkin. Good evening, Shane Atkin. Hope you're well. I'm going to say, hope you're well, treasure. What the fuck? I've never said that about anyone. Jesus, I'm going to slow down on these drinks.
Speed up, speed up.
No. Let me catch up with JVJ. There we are.
Good evening, sweetheart. Hope you well.
Oil.
Licious. Hey, fatty bum bum.
Hey, fatty.
Sugar and a dumpling. Hope you're doing well, mate. Who else have we got? We've got Frankie Jazz 24/7. Howdy do, everyone. Howdy do to you too, Squire. Stuart Valentine, you fucking bandit. Hope you well, mate. Thank you for coming back. Frog Prince. Hope you well, mate. Jane Dowroud is in tonight. Good evening, Jane Dowroud. Hope you well, my lovely. I'm pretty sure that's exactly how it said. Anyway, moving on. We've got Tim with absolutely no zebras whatsoever. Oh, Paul's just left.
Why has he booted himself?
Did you kick him out? I applaud you if you did.
No.
Just saying.
No.
No, wasn't me. I thought he's just sorted his internet out. Tim, no zebras whatsoever. Morning, guys and gals. Good morning, Tim. Hope you well, pal. John McClintock, the legend that is John McClintock. Good evening, all. Hope you're all great. I hope you're great too, John. Turtle, mentalist Turtle, is in tonight. Good evening, Turtle. Hope you're well, sweetheart. I'm just going to call everyone sweetheart and princess. Just go down that route. Why not?
Couldn't happen.
Hey, we'll be more pleasant and nicer going forward, Mike. I think.
Yes.
And possibly a little bit gay, maybe.
Oh,
there's a new one. Amarit Sandhu.
Yes, they joined the group this week, I believe. So,
Amarit Sandhu. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Amarit. Hope
good evening.
I probably just completely murdered your name, but you're welcome to the show, mate. I'm glad you joined us. Nicky Maynard, legend. Pugs is. I've just above Nicky Maynard. Just read that Pugs' arse destroyed another chair comment. Fuck you, sir. Nicky Maynard. Good evening, Nicky Maynard. Hope you're well, mate.
Evening, Squire.
Always a pleasure to see you, Squire. Who else have we got? No, got you. Seen you. Stephen is with us tonight. Good evening, Stephen. Hope you're well, pal. Hope you are well. Maury Robertson is back again. Good evening, Maury.
Evening, sir.
Thank you for joining us yet again. Spanky Punk. Fucking hell. Seriously, I probably shouldn't have had this much beer before I came on. Spunky Pants is with us tonight. He says Pugs got half price, like kids get on a bus, etc., for half price. I don't know what he was talking about, but go fuck a shoe, Spunky Pants. How about that? Julian Broom Sweep the Room is back. Good evening, Julian. Hope you're well, sir. Lynn Smith. How are you well, pal? Always nice to see you, mate. Not quite as nice as to see in chat as it is to see curtains, but it will do.
Yeah.
I've said Shane Atkin, haven't I? Have I said Shane Atkin?
They're still in the catalogues. They are them curtains.
Really?
Yeah. Case catalogue.
Little Guns Lawney is with us tonight, Mr. AJ Lawney. Good evening, AJ, you sexy little bastard. Hope you're doing well, mate. Dion78 is back. Good evening, Dion. Hope you're well, mate. Thank you for coming back. Olive Jones, good evening, Ollie. Hope you're well, pal.
All right.
Bunny, good evening, Bunny, my lovely. Hope you're well. Always nice to see you. I think I'm not seeing any new names come up apart from Nightbot. I'll just say oh, that's Nevins. Fanny approved. Nevins the Fanny is in. Good evening, Nevins the Fanny. I had a good session with him this afternoon. I didn't even realise I was playing COD with him probably for a few games in that he was on my team. Didn't know. We just joined. We had a good session. It was good.
I've seen him.
Yeah, I've seen him. There he is. Looking at him right now.
Yeah.
Murray Robertson. I've said Murray Robertson, haven't I?
Yeah. Did you say Foxy Moxie? I did see Foxy Moxie.
I've not seen him yet, but I've just seen Aaron HG Vapor is with us. Good evening, Aaron. Hope you're well, pal. Where's Foxy? I've not seen Foxy. Stephen Dawson is here tonight. Good evening, Stephen. Hope you're well, pal. Thank you for joining us this evening on this strange light show.
And then there were two.
Foxy Moxie, there he is. I've got an AIO. Well, good for you, Foxy Moxie. Hope you're well, mate. It's always good to see you. Scott Ward, good evening, Scott Ward. Yet another Fanny is in tonight. Scott Ward, the Fanny's in. Good evening, Scott Ward, the Fanny.
Very common word, that.
Fanny. Very common word. Underused, I would say.
Very underused, especially in its plural term.
I think that's it. I don't think I missed anyone. I will say hello to Mark Todd if he's watching. If he's not, fuck you.
He'll be there somewhere.
If you are. Thanks for cheering in, Toddles. I think that's it. Thank you very much, everybody. For Neil Pitts. Shit. Just seeing one. Neil Pitts. It jumped down to the bottom. Neil Pitts. Good evening, Neil Pitts. Are you well, pal? Thank you very much for joining us, etc. etc. I think that is everybody. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us tonight on this slightly strange, slightly light show. Where the fuck has Paul gone?
I've no idea. He has messaged, but he's not put sorry. Just gone.
Oh.
Fanny.
Okay. Well, in that case, that's probably it. Good night, everybody. See you soon.
Laters.
We have still got a lot of shit to give away.
We have.
The lads are forwarding all their stuff to me as well, so I've got even more stuff to give away now. Tonight is Mike's turn, I believe.
It is.
Mike has a bundle of shit. Have you split it into two? Look at that bundle of stuff.
I can split it.
Well, we need to do something for this normal giveaway, and then we need to do the members giveaway, obviously.
Yeah.
Split it, and pick it, and then
I can do that.
Well, the better one has to be the members one. Did you get any liquids, by the way, or did you just get stuff?
There are. I think they're right at the very bottom of the box, though. So,
all right, drag them out because it's always nice. Oh, fuck me, hello.
Well,
it's always nice to put liquids with bundles and shit.
Tell you what I'll do. There's two full kits there.
What are they?
One is a Smock G-Priv 4 kit with leather, and one is a
I think Paul would like
Drag E60.
Oh, nice. All right.
And then what I'll do, I'll dig some liquid out, and I'll chuck some liquid with them as well, some salts and some short.
Is that the members one, or is that the normal
one? With the members one, we'll do the members one for the kits, and then if you want to do a picture one, I've got a Lux XR.
Okay.
And a rather sexy. I opened this one earlier, and it's one of the Tenet kits.
I've got the normal Tenet. I didn't know that was in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
just so you know, if that was in my box, you wouldn't be getting it in the giveaway. Just saying.
It's like a
cool.
Antique copper.
Yeah, it's the same as my Tenet kit, but mine's the normal pod shaped one.
Yeah. So we'll do that, and then I can chuck a salt with them. So salts and short fills with them for the members, and some salts with them, and I'll dig them out.
Sound well. The everyday giveaway, so to speak, for everybody in chat is going to be the same sort of thing we did last week, but hopefully getting us in slightly less trouble. So yes. I think it's going to be a plural word. What?
I didn't know if it was plural or singular.
We've gone plural.
It's plural.
No.
Got plural and
Really?
spelled correctly. It's got to be spelled correctly.
And
So
we
same deal.
do already have one entry.
A space turtle says I'm missing Evans. Oh, fuck you, right? I'm trying my best here, mate. What the fuck? Yeah. So same sort of deal. You've got to say a word in chat. It's a plural word. That's the only hint you're getting. Only this time, we're not going to tell you when you got it right. We'll say that somebody's got it right. We're not going to say who's got it right. And then we're just going to make a note of the people that got it right, and those are going to be in the randomizer.
Yes.
For the prize that Mike just showed you. So that's what we're going to run that throughout.
It's running now. Yeah, it's just ticking
All
away
right,
in
so
the background.
it's a word. It's a word that's been used a lot this week, and we're gonna do that. Make a note of that word. And we're not going to tell you when you got it right. How about that?
No, but there are already entries in there.
Well, there you go. There you go. Bastards.
You bastard.
It's not bastards. Bastards.
It's not bastards.
No, it's not bastards. Right. So we'll crack on doing what fuck knows. This is about as far as I got, as far as plans go.
No, do a buffet.
Oh yeah, should we do the buffet?
We could do a buffet.
All right, then. Do the buffet. Hit the banner.
Get your mods out, get your tags out, get your drippers out, get your borrows out, get your pods out, get your pods out. Get your deck out, get your bull pop mod out.
Excellent. Who's going first? I nominate Paul.
What?
Fuck you. You are a cunt and a cunt.
I can pass in the stuff. Look.
There you go.
Doesn't make sense.
Let's stick it in his ear.
Fingering my rib. What's wrong with you? Filthy fucking animal.
Or up need a piss.
Well, I've got a pod tonight.
Hey?
It's a fucking pod.
Not saying anything.
Look at that.
It's a Trine SE.
Ooh.
You like it, aren't you? I find this bizarre.
I got it sent, right? I was lucky enough to win this thing, right? But it's one of those with the removable fucking battery.
Yes.
So I wound up with two of them, right? So I got two batteries, and you get a little carry case thing, but it's got a USB-C on it, so you can charge two batteries at a time. And if you're a pod wanker, you can take two batteries out with you.
I'm presuming, stupid question, I'm presuming the USB-C is in the battery.
No. So you can charge the pod itself with the battery in it, or you can buy this extra external carry case, which has a port in it.
Right.
Yeah. So it's kind of useful. I kind of get it. I kind of understand it, but it's also like I think 1,000 milliamp battery.
It would have been more useful. Surely it would have been better if the USB-C was in the battery, because then you can charge the batteries externally.
You know, your 18650s don't come with a fucking USB.
What do you say, Mike?
I see your point there.
Yeah.
It was just, why would a battery have a fucking port in it?
Because then you can charge batteries on the side while you've got a battery in it, and then you've got the battery ready.
It's in the battery.
Okay,
a lot
I
of
see
battery
your
space
point.
taken up
I
with
see
the
your point.
charging section.
I see your point, and I'm going to raise you which battery that you know of has a fucking charge port in it?
The one I've just invented. Clearly.
Good. Get on to Anakin. I'm sure they'll fucking hit you right up with that.
Sure they will. I'm like the next I'm the next Demi and Phil. All in one. Well, that's right.
Yeah, all the way this is going, it'll just be dimmy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Crack on with your pod.
It's not dimmy, it's dummy. The pods are very good. Taste good. It's all right. I like the idea. I like the idea. I don't know why. It's not. It's
Just the
not
fact that you like pod.
It just fucking works. And I've thrown some Barry's new liquid in there. The wild, is it wild or ripe strawberry? Wild strawberry and blueberry?
It's wild strawberries and blueberries.
Yeah, nice. It's nice, refreshing. I got another pod. That's a VW Mech Patibulum, and I'm still on the La Tabaccaria Royal Navy tobacco in that shit. I got that.
I just do it.
Do it.
You're not even fucking paying attention
Yeah,
these
'cause
days.
it'll make things feel normal.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a fucking loud one. Shit.
Fucking hell.
I'm going to applaud that pop.
Good. You applaud my poppers.
Save that one for firework night, didn't you?
I'm very aggressive today. I don't know if everyone's picked up. I'm normally very placid and
You're not your pop.
I don't. Oh, you can't say things like that.
Just did, literally.
That's too strong. Can't handle that. Balanced V2 with an Imperia, and that's got lime fizz in it.
You're loving that lime fizz, aren't you?
I'm fucking addicted to it, mate.
I'm on it. It's very nicely.
It's also in another one of these fucking things. Delro D650. That's got a dope R in it.
That's what
I made. Well, it will be for sale potentially quite soon because
I like it that much.
No, you wouldn't like it that much. I've got
the whole kit, or just
what?
You just said it will be for sale hopefully soon.
Oh, the mod.
Ah.
The mod might be for sale because I've got an Ultim version coming, a full Ultim mod, so that might go. I got an orange Rezo. No, it's not red. No, I don't care.
It's light red.
Yeah, it's
not. You can't see the color of this thing. It's fucking in the flesh. It's literally fluorescent orange. But any light you put it in, any camera it goes on, you just can't fucking see it.
Steve Valentine says, "Other Sean, can you make pugs a stand shaped like a butt plug?" All right, yeah, do that, Sean.
Can you make them that small?
What's a plud?
You've not seen my ass.
A butt plud.
Yeah, he said plug. I said plug instead of calling him on his thing because he says plug further down. So,
is other Sean in? Is other Sean in? Is it?
I presume so. He's been atted. I've not seen him, but even in other Sean, if you're in,
he is.
Oh, you fucking twin cameras in as well. Good evening, both of you.
That fucker.
Hey, check that out. As soon as I saw it, at least I had to get on the phone to him.
He did. I've got to be honest. Mr. Pug's fucking. He got hold of me real quick. Said, "Look at this," and I went, "Yeah, I'll have that." And
Buy that,
nice.
And then it's still sweets.
Different.
Although you don't know how many sweets are in there, to be fair.
No, well, there wasn't many left, so I'm assuming you've had half at least.
I didn't have any. I don't like sweets, believe it or not.
Off. The one thing I will say,
I don't like sweets. Halloween is a letdown for me.
I do like this thing, right?
Sweets stunt your growth.
But
Go on. What's wrong with it?
Fucking guy. It's not that there's anything wrong with it, but when I go to pick it up, I naturally just grab it. and they are real nails.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
It is quite brutal. I do. It's fucking really cool. It's one of the best static stands I've seen. To be fair, other Sean stuff is amazing. Some of the stuff they had there was incredible, and I wish now I'd have bought something else. But I was so I need to go off Paul that I totally didn't. So
I like that you spent 175 quid on an award ticket and was more excited by buying me that.
Yeah,
I fucking like
Aramaxi, Lars. Aramaxi.
James, Action James.
It did, Sean. While you're in chat, can you tell me how many sweets are in the box? Because I don't think I got them all. Oh, he's laughing now, motherfucker. Yeah.
Well, he could lie. Customer support, Pete. Have no fear. Customer support is here. Hope you well, Pedro. Excuse me.
I'm not convinced he's going to lie. I think you're lying. I'm still on this little fucker.
You like it still?
I've not heard a bad word about those on people that have bought them. Everybody's loving them.
Yeah.
Right. Strap in. I like it, and there's something about it. I gravitate to it. I pick it up, probably because I put a dope R in it, so I know I'm going to want to vape it. What I have noticed, and this is going to sound a little bit stupid until you listen to the full statement, the battery bar goes down, but I feel power drop off that doesn't represent the battery.
Shouldn't get that with a lipo, really.
No, but it's not. It's not a proper lipo.
Oh,
It's
it was.
no, it's the same as your 18650 makeup. It's not an actual lipo.
Oh. In that
So-
case, you will get drop off.
Yeah, so I've noticed that, you know, even if it's a third battery, I don't get the same kind of hit. It doesn't display that it's dropping. It sits at the same wattage.
That's a chip issue.
Potentially, it's the only thing I can say about it. But other than that, I've used it a lot. I mean, I've got nigh on 1,000 hits on it.
Still got it. You're not sold it yet. I'd say that was a win for you.
Yeah.
It's still in my fucking hand. So yeah, still enjoy it.
Right.
That's also got lime fizz in it because it fucking works. Lime fizz just fucking does what it should. And then I got this big orange motherfucker.
Oof. Yeah.
Do you know, it doesn't look horrendous with a silver top on it either.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I was struggling because I don't have a 30mm Atty anymore. So I'm like, what can I put on it? I've got a
I presume when you put the order in, you just put the order in for the Mac and didn't ask for the RTA.
No, the RDA is here, but
You got it as well. Sorry, RDA.
yeah, I got that. I found out speaking to somebody very intelligent who might be in chat or not. It's kind of a clone of the Nada, the Fagan dripper,
Huh.
but it doesn't have the under airflow. It only has the side.
Well, not really. Not really.
Yeah, I don't know.
In fact, just no.
Okay, well, whether it does or doesn't.
I use the Nada, so I'm very au fait with the Nada, and that's not it.
Okay, well, I looked at it, and I still said no. And I've put I fucking Vapors Cloud fucking fanboy today, Brian.
Huh?
Asgard 25.
Nice.
Right.
You can't Asgard. It's a staple in it at the end of the day.
At
It
least
looks
you know
nice
just
to be-
what you're going to get out of it.
Yeah.
Well, this has got Kais Rispies in it, which Mr. McClintock sent me, which is really
Yes, I
quite
need
good.
to
Not
get
my
on this.
usual fucking thing.
I want in on this. I want to try these Dulce, whatever you want to say it. Liquids. I want to try some because they sound like they're right on my street. They're very strong, very potent, and very desserty.
I think Turtles just corrected me. BTFC dripper, not the Nada, the BTFC.
Okay, it's going to say it's not the Nada. Definitely not. It's similarities in the fact that the Nada is also like a drop where you drop the coil things in and they come out the side and you can snip them. But apart from that, you know, you've not got holes that you can block. It's not as tall. It's flat. It's totally different depth. But
Well, I mean, the only thing I want to say is that
why is GT fucking Twincam saying you're 100% wrong on this, Pugs? For what? For saying that's not an Nada.
Expand.
It's definitely not an Nada. I've got an Nada. I used the Nada, and that's not the same deck. It has similarities. Yeah, Ian, we'll come to that in a bit. No, I'm not wrong because I didn't say it was the BTFC. I was talking about the Nada. So I wasn't wrong.
me. It might be me. It might be the BTFC I'm thinking of, but
Yeah, it's not the same as the Nada. I don't know what the BTFC is.
Anyway,
actually.
hits like a cunt.
That mod is ridiculous. It's got some kind of magic attached to it. But it's called the Overpowered, so whatever they did to make it live up to its name, it certainly fucking works. It certainly fucking works. Is that you done, sweetheart? Paul? Is that you done?
My internet, is it my internet or is it fucking StreamYard? Because I'm fucking laggy.
Right,
laggy.
you are quite laggy.
Yeah, you're a bit laggy.
I know you're okay. Well, you were a minute ago, you're a little bit laggy. Right, go and fix it.
Scott sent him his room.
I'm going to go kill somebody upstairs.
Is she
No,
watching
somebody's fucking about. I think she's watching high def porn. 4K
she'll
porn.
be up there with a fucking VR headset on.
FPV goggles on. Full
I'm
porn
going to go
viewing.
punch her.
Do it. Yeah, you're definitely lagging.
I'm going to go punch her in the face.
I'll do mine.
Are you doing yours then? Because I haven't done
I'll do
mine.
mine. Oh, sorry, shit. Yeah, go. Right.
That's all right. There's only three of us. I mean, you can't
And
get
it-
that long.
And I still pushed in. What the fuck?
Fucking hell, eh?
Jesus, go on, mate.
Dead easy. Pure Max with some lovely King's Crest churros. Still working my way through that. About
I want the full range. I want the full range.
About third of a bottle.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. And little bit of neck oil that the lovely lady bought me.
Absolute classic.
Absolute classic, yes. Ordered it from Asda. I had to go and fetch it because she couldn't move her fucking arse cheek off the fucking duvet.
Mate, she's not well. Come on.
She's not been well for the time that I've been with her.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's a you problem. Definitely not me.
Mentally. I mean, mentally.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, the minute
That's all you're. Is that it?
Yeah, that's pretty much me. So
Don't take a piss at your wife live on fucking YouTube, mate. That's fucking order. What are you doing?
She's lovely, but I mean, come on, it's been.
I love Ange. Right, okay. I am on a lot of things tonight. Some different stuff. I've got the thanks for Ian CC Coils at the expo. We had who was it? Gave him a box of old stuff, really old vape gear, and he sifted through some stuff for me and kept it for me for quite a while. Actually, it was a few months, and then he gave it me at the expo, and in it was the K-5.
Ooh,
so
no.
I've never had one before. So I got a K-5 on the roller because it fits it beautifully on there.
Smooth.
In that, I've got some lime fizz also by Aromaxy in that. It's beautiful. It picks out very nice.
Plug.
Got the Pure Max with some of that butter cookie that I was vaping at the expo in there, which I'm kind of in love with, actually. Weird thing though, I'm playing with this liquid, right? I'm trying to get it right. It's clearly not right. I think it might be over flavored because it's beautiful in the Pure Max. In a bulk RTA, can't taste it hardly.
Oh.
So I need to fuck around with it a fair bit to get it right. But once I get it right, it'll be a good one. That I like that a lot. My new Vape Smarter with the thanks to John McClintock this week for sending me the Voltro V3 Black to go on it because I was in tune with him and said that's what I wanted on it. Have you got one to sell? And he just sent it me. He just gave it me. So what a fucking geezer he is, and I love it, John. It's absolutely fucking banging. And in that, actually, what I've got in that, I've got Alicia's apple pie crumble in it, and it is fucking lovely in that. Got the other Vape Smarter with another Voltro on it, and I've got Nevens's new Black Velvet, the pepper custard that everyone's vaping behind the scenes, and it's very, very good. It's very different, and it's very nice. I like it.
Black pepper custard.
Black pepper custard. Got the Axis with the Sherman. In that, I've got my White Rabbit in there, as always. It's the only thing that's ever in it. I've got my Overpowered stacked, and in that, I've got some Fluid Grenadier in there. It's lovely.
Is yours the same size as Paul's? Because Paul's looks a little bit smaller.
No, Paul's has got it as in single. You can have it in single.
Oh.
It's a stack section. You can take it off, but I like mine in stack with the matching dripper on it.
Just you had small hands.
No, I have. Don't bring it up. I'm very, very sensitive about it. I'm almost embarrassed to show the mod, but it's the big fucking stupid geek vape thing with the Blaze on it, and in that because the Blaze is a good tank. So I've got the Pixie Juice, the new one, the wild strawberries and blueberries in there, which is delicious. I'm enjoying that a lot. Got the Overkill DNA 400 with the massive Velcro on it, and that I've got the Ginge in there. I've got a Lipo with the Sherman RTA, and that I've got some Plum Job in that. Still, I can't not talk about it because we were talking about an expo and we use it in an expo, and I've got to say, this Geek Vape Ages pod kit thing, which I've got the Boysenberry Jam Scone in it. The flavour of it is outrageous.
They're pretty good, they are.
It's fucking outrageous. The flavour's amazing, so I've carried on using it. I fucking really, really like it. This will really fucking piss Paul off. Got the GT4 on a Voopoo Drag M100. It's fucking sacrilege, isn't it, really? It's blasphemy, is what it is. But it works. I'm enjoying it. I've got the Bombo King's Crest. What?
Done one reserve.
It's about there. So as frugal as I'm trying to be with it, it's not the most frugal tank. I'm still flying through it. Plenty of other bits and bats, but that's probably the main things there, I think. And I'm drinking at the moment a bit of Buckcombe Rare Breed Pale Ale. Bit of beer for a change. It's nice to have a beer every now and then that doesn't taste of grapefruit.
But just before we went live, you did say you'd got something hiding in your fridge.
I do actually, yeah. I haven't had one yet, so I don't know what it tastes like. But we saw it, me and Joe, and I thought, you know what, I bet that's quite nice. I was in Lidl, and it's a new one they had in, and it's a chocolate praline rum liqueur. So I'm going to have that with a bit of Coke in a bit. That's the next drink I'm going to have. I'll tell you what it's like. I'll fill you in.
Very nice.
I like everything in that flavour profile. So we shall see, but it's only 20%, so it's probably a good thing. Cheers, Matt. Are you coming in, Matt? Have we sent him the link? Probably not.
I haven't.
I think that's probably integral to the plan of getting Matt in. It's sending him the link. So let's send him the link.
Does help.
While you do that, I really need to go for a piss.
Recommend me all the good bombos. Friend bought the orange juice bombo and it sucked. Yes. Go for the desserty ones, Lars. The fruit ones they're all right. They're not brilliant, but go for the more sort of desserty based types. And they're good.
Good, you die. We're dying now, and I've got no internet. I got Scott internet. I think he's passed that shit to me.
Sent you his router.
Yeah, you can have my internet. I'm fucking off.
Oh no!
Is it working now?
Yeah, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah. You're a bit matrixy glitchy sometimes, but it's all right now.
I'm going to report this. I'm going to report it and see how quickly it gets fixed. They say 6 days normally, and in 10 minutes it's usually fucking sorted.
Who are you with?
BT. Wankers.
Shane Atkins says, kick the kids off the Wi-Fi.
It's not the kids. I've just been upstairs and she's sat on a phone hiding under the quilt watching fucking Married at First Sight or some shit.
My God.
She'd be streaming that shit HD across Netflix onto a fucking phone.
4K, mate. 4K onto a phone.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, Brian Ferguson, it does. I'm drinking this quickly so that I can drink it because I'm quite looking forward to it. Birdman's in, is he? Good evening, Birdman. My GG. No, that's me. You're the BBB. Good to see you, mate.
Beautiful. Paul Inchcliffe moved to Cornwall.
I would. Can I leave my family here?
I tell you what, then, at this point, probably we've said what we need to say and we've done what we need to do. Shall we throw the link out? And we'll see if we can fill some holes.
Could do.
Might as well get some conversation cooking.
Some bum holes.
Some bum holes, yeah. I will warn you that the gatekeeper is Paul. So if you are a cunt, you probably won't get
Well, I might not see.
I was going to say, just catch him when his internet's a bit wobbly. And
well, I mean, you know, this new, what should we call it, direction that the show's going in. We don't have a list of people that we're thinking of asking to come on and be panel members, but we do kind of want some. We just really can't think of it to ask or anything. I mean, if at any point, you know, anyone that watches this in the replay or is watching it now has been on the show before and had a good time and is, you know, what we're looking for is people that are quite funny, quite intelligent, entertaining, and have absolutely no social life whatsoever.
Why should you get anyone better than us?
I've literally just described us to a T.
Okay.
I didn't say sexy. I'll say sexy and sexy. You've got to be sexy. So if you fit that criteria, I mean, it's a funny thing to ask, really. You've got to be really interesting, but yet not go out on a Saturday night ever.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a small list of people possibly, but we do want some more people on the show. So if you're interested, drop us a line and jump in the show whenever. Yeah. I've already asked Matt Waits, but Matt Waits is kind of busy on a Saturday night up until past the show starts, so he can't do it from when it starts.
Well, I am.
Well, we'll jump in.
I'm going to put the link in chat.
Yeah, it's a freebie tonight. Get Lottie on, says other Sean. Justice for Lottie. Well, we'll work it out. We'll bulk it out at some point. It'll turn into something. We're not going to stop doing it, are we? We're going to crack on. We're going to keep doing it. We'll turn up. Ethan, Matthew, what the fuck are you drinking?
That's a fucking.
That is
Dirty frog, that is, isn't it?
Northern Monk Watermelon Millions.
What?
What? Fucking hell.
Yeah, I know.
That is laced with food colour.
I got
Surely you wouldn't
intrigued
be
by it.
drinking that all night.
And yeah, it's all right, but it's mediocre at best.
How are you, mate?
Looks
Yeah,
like
not
it
too
make
bad.
your dishes
Not too bad.
squeak.
How are you, chaps?
Yeah. I'll tell you what then, Matthew. Would you like to show us what you're vaping on tonight, sir?
I can do.
Do that.
We have got this evening, as per usual, an Extros 3. But in that one, we have got some 20 milligram impeachment.
Ooh.
OG impeachment, which is very, very good.
We
like that. We like that.
background story to that is Matt gave me a watch, and because I've started wearing smartwatches because it helps with my work, and he said, "I've got a watch, you can have it." Well, don't just give me a fucking watch because they're actually quite expensive when they first came out. So I made him half a litre of the original impeachment because I know he likes it.
I love it. Love it.
Is it good? Does it taste right?
It is good. Yeah, spot on, mate. Absolutely spot on. We've got the Pixel with the, what's the fucking RBA? The sturdy one in there in borrow mode. And in that one, we've got the current version of impeachment.
The new version.
It's still nice. It is still nice.
It's totally different liquid. Completely
It's
different.
very different. Very different. Similar, but not the same.
Yeah.
And I like them both, but I prefer the old one.
Yeah, I know you do.
Because of what I'm used to. We got the Shroud limited edition Forge with the Kennedy
nice.
28.
You're welcome for that as well.
Thank you. Well, that cost me some money.
Yeah.
And in that one, we got some Luzu.
It sounds like you were very much a personal shopper, Mr. Pugs.
Well, Jane saved it for me, but at that time, I wasn't. I was trying not to spend any money on vape gear, and then I got drunk and spent money on vape gear anyway. But so I instead I said to Jane, "I'll leave this one," and then on the show I said, "Give it to Matt." So he's got my number 6.
Yes. And it's a cracking mod. It is a lovely mod. And then finally, we've got the Mod Maker Buzz Box with the Valkyrie XL on top. And in that one, we have got some Shy Tots Forbidden, which is a little gift
Which
from,
one's that?
a little gift from Jane. It is the baked stuffed apple.
Oh, good.
It's very nice. Very nice. It's got a nice tartness to the
I
apple.
haven't tried that one. If anyone's wondering why Paul looks like he's just staring intently at something, he wasn't. He's had to restart his router.
Yeah, no, that is bloody lovely. That is. If you like an apple vape and you like a bit of tartness to the apple, give that a try.
I haven't had that one. I've got the rest of them, but I haven't tried that one. I'll give that a whirl.
Yeah, I've
The
got
wife's-
it. It's very nice.
Good evening, Josephine. Is that you, Dub? And you're drinking some kind of weird Halloween drink?
Yeah, the Watermelon Millions. I saw it in one of Bogan's videos the other day in his beer pairing, and I'd seen it in Tesco's, and I thought, And then I saw the colour of it. I was like, okay, that's sort of quite fun.
You were intrigued.
I was intrigued, so I thought, I sod it, I'll give it a try. And it's not horrible. It isn't horrible, but
Laced
it's
with
not
food colouring.
laced with food colouring, and it's only a session, so it's quite weak. It is 3.4.
Oh, that's really weak.
3.4.
Wow.
You're playing it safe tonight.
I think Fairy Liquid's stronger than that.
You're probably fucking right.
No, I've got stronger ones for later. I've got some rhubarb and custard sour.
That is beautiful. Oh, no, it's not. That's not what I'm thinking of. Where is it? I don't like sours. I'm not a fan of sours.
Oh, I love them. And I've also got a blackcurrant Key Royale,
Oh, that's nice.
That's
which is a real gloopy blackcurrant sour. That is
That maybe
nice.
not.
That's a nice 8%. And these are courtesy of my 8-year-old, 9-year-old now. He chose me these, and then I've got a Rocky Road marshmallow stout.
I've had one of those. That's not bad. I don't like stouts usually, but that's actually quite a nice one. It's very tasty.
Northern Monk have brought out a new stout, and it comes in a little can, like a Red Bull can. It's like an 11% Imperial Stout, and it's beautiful.
Have you had the other Brewdog stout? They have it in Lidl. Is it Black Velvet?
Black Heart.
Black Heart, that's it. Black Velvet is liquid.
It's cheap. It's cheap, that stuff.
Is it good?
There is one which is a Black Forest Gatto, but I can't think who does that. That's really.
I know the one you mean. It's nice though.
Yeah.
One of them now, I can't remember who it is, but they do a double Tonka Frappe stout, and that's really nice.
They make you do
really
black
nice.
poos when you have stouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Black Heart one is just like their version of Guinness.
Yeah.
There's nothing special about it. It's just a bog standard sort of Guinnessy type stout. But it's all right. It's just not anything special.
My wife says, Lars, you should jump in, smiley face. She's got a proper soft spot for Lars, seriously. Thankfully, he's in Germany, so I'm not worried. But you are welcome to join. We'll put the link in chat anyway.
It is.
We can take a few more people.
I can find it.
It is there, but it might be worth pinning it.
I was going to say, let me pin it. There we go. So it's now
here.
pinned at the top.
I think customer support should jump in. Put a face to the name of customer support.
Yeah.
Never going to happen.
Yeah.
Why not?
You know they're just going to come on like that, though, don't you? You're not going to know.
Sure.
With a YouTube symbol.
LinkedIn face. How many entries have we got, Mike?
Do you know what? I literally clicked on that. We have 11 people that have used the word.
All right. What time is it now? You've got until 9:30, and we'll do it at 9:30. So you've got until 9:30 to put the right word in chat.
Yeah.
There's 11 people have got it right already. So keep doing it. Does saying it again? No, let's not do that. It's just one entry. If you've got it, you've got it. Put it in chat, and it's a phrase. It's plural. Hi, Luke. How are you, mate?
Evening, Squire.
Get it in. You've got 8 minutes to get it in chat, and you'll be in the randomizer for the first giveaway of a pile of shit. Luke,
Internet now. Can
I like that t-shirt. Yeah, you're all right now. Seem fine.
Is it working?
Yeah,
Sounds good.
So I can kick Luke out now.
Luke, how are you, Squire?
I'm all right. Bit pissed off about my car, but I'm surviving.
Mate, if it's got tits or wheels, it'll cause you problems.
Yep.
What's up with the
There is
motor?
some truth in that.
So originally I took it to a garage and they ran a diagnostics check and said my turbo had failed.
Expensive.
Yeah, paid £110 to get it up to my uncle's garage at Washington. They ran the diagnostics, nothing wrong with the turbo at all. It's a sensor, but they have had to get a auto technician out because they can't work out what the problem is, and the auto technician can't work out what the problem is. But it's some kind of sensor or something to do with the sensor that's failed. And
You have a sensitive turbo. Try stroking it.
Mate, I nearly humped the car to try and get it to move. It was a pain in the ass.
Well, what are you vaping on tonight, Luke?
So I have my Vapresso Cross 4, and I've got Aramaxi gummy fruit. I haven't got any of the bottles because I've been cleaning all my stuff out, and it's all to shit. Aramaxi gummy fruits, Steam Crave Titan, and I've got Aramaxi tobacco in there. Aspire Pixo. And
Yeah.
I've got Aramaxi gummy lime fizz in that, and then Stubby with the Teeter X, however you pronounce it, with impeachment.
Oh, I'm glad I got in there for a minute. I just thought you were in love with James.
Nah. I've got through all my liquids from May Expo, so it's just what I've got left now, which is mostly Aramaxi. But obviously, because I stopped fluid, I've got quite a few bottles of that.
Oh, so you've vaped all the stuff you like, and now you've got to vape Aramaxi.
In all fairness, I've vaped like a pod of everything and then gave it all to one of my co-workers because none of it was very good.
I'm only joking, James. If you watch this, I do love Aramax.
Yes.
Still some stuff coming in chat for the giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
No correct answers though, unfortunately. From what I can see, Scampy. That would have been a good one. Should he use that?
Yeah.
Similar to the actual answer. Just saying.
Close.
Right then. Well, do you know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Let's call it. Let's do it. Let's do the first giveaway. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So this is for the bundle of stuff that Mike had a minute ago, which is a couple of nice kits actually.
Yeah, it's the stick them on again, right? There we go. It's the Tenet.
I like that.
Which is like the I'm sure it's called
like a side version of the original
square one.
Yeah.
Tenet copper. So it's like a little sort of antique sort of copper look to it. In there you've got a little lanyard and you coils and bits and bobs.
Everyone loves a lanyard, mate. Everyone.
Yeah. And then this one is the Lux XR.
All right. So the winning word was, Michael?
I shall pop it on the screen. 1 second.
Quite obvious.
Where are we? Skiddly-boo. There we are. Share. Giveaway tool. So the winning word was fannies.
Fannies. Hey!
Yeah.
Spelt correctly.
As in plural.
Dickhead. So that was the word. There was a lot of them were correct early on. So do the randomizer. 11 entries.
So you've got 11 lucky people in there. Are we going off the first draw, the second draw, or the third draw?
Third draw, always.
Always the third?
Yeah.
Rightio. Let's draw the first.
Piss off the people that won't win. Frankie Jazz, you didn't win. Unlucky.
No. So here we go. Second one then.
Needs music.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Can't do the background music while it's on.
Yeah, I suppose you could do. It's a little bit of a crap music, but.
I love it.
And here we go for the winner. The winner is the third draw.
Hey. That didn't work. All that background music was not even close to being right.
It wasn't, no. We'll choose something different. But yeah, congratulations, Lynn Smith.
Well done, Lynn Smith. You've won those beautiful prizes. Might as well do the members. We've got no new members, have we?
I don't believe so. There was one last week, but I can check it.
We have got the latest one in, I'm sure.
The one from last week?
Yeah. Who was it?
And we should be good then. Let me just double check.
Okay, sticks in your head now. We'll get some real music on in a minute, don't you worry.
Members.
It's coming.
Members.
Mendez? What, he was a new member? Are you just saying Mendez or members?
Members.
You were trying to say some name of someone that's joined.
Yeah, so it was Marcus Lee Crowther, who actually won last week. So
right, he's definitely on there then.
He joined. Yeah, so that's it.
Fine. In that case, we'll get this out of the way. I shall present said wheel. Pick a wheel. Blah, blah. There's some music on this one. Oh, what the fuck? There you go.
There you go.
Okay, the winner of the... hang on a minute. Come out.
What?
Come out. We forgot to show what it was that they're going to get.
Yes. So there's a drag E60 kit and a Smock G-Priv 4 kit.
And some liquids, maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to dig some liquids out, so I'll chuck some short fills and Nick salts in with that. And then for that one for Lynn, I'll drop some salts in so you can use the pods.
Fantastic. Right, this time we'll... you've still got it, haven't you? Can you bring it out again? There you go. All right, the winner of the members giveaway is... Merrick. Well done, Merrick. I don't think
Well
he's in. I haven't seen him. But Merrick is the winner of said stuff. If you see this on the replay, get hold of one of us because I'm pretty sure we haven't got his address.
Don't
That's
believe
a reason to have it again
don't
before.
think he sent us anything.
So get hold of one of us on the email address below. Email us on there. We'll pick it up and we'll get said prizes to you forthwith. I think.
Yes.
Well done, mate. Well done. Good prizes there as well. We've got loads of fucking stuff to give away in the future shows as well. So we're going to crack on doing that. Okay. In the meantime, hang on. Do I need to stop?
Turtle.
Hey.
Hey, Lyle, you've come in because my wife asked you, and you fucking know it. Say it. Admit it. Admit it. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know.
How are you, mate? You good?
Grand.
Grand. What are you vaping on tonight, sir? What copied fake stuff are you vaping on tonight?
Hey,
What?
I only have originals. You know that.
Never.
Aboriginals.
I'm still trying to get the dwarf to work, but it's just not happening.
Aboriginal dwarfs.
Well, that one isn't original.
That's a new section of Pornhub, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very niche.
It's definitely a search engine.
Sucking on an Aboriginal dwarf. Don't
Type that
anybody
into Google and see how far down the list it comes.
pull that in. Go to page 9 and see what it shows. Anyway, go on. Show us, Turtle. What you want?
Oh, are we at the buffet? I didn't.
Well, we're just going to do buffets as you come in because obviously you're all guests tonight. So,
Even though we didn't do the buffet bumper.
Well, I will actually show the devices I like. This is the Arcana. I like.
Would you like us to give you your own buffet bumper?
No.
Good.
I like the Arcana. I like the GT4, best single coiler ever. I actually like the K-Phone Lite. That's one of the MTL because I'm venturing into MTL a bit, and that's like the one of the few I like.
Does venturing into MTL require you to have a veterinary surgeon's syringe?
This is actually the Typhoon Long, and this is the Typhoon Long Rip because it has like ripples down there.
Rib for your pleasure.
And they're actually quite nice. They're really smoothly machined. I like the Typhoon Rip tips. It's just nicer. MTL is just nicer if you can, you know.
Definitely looks like a hyperdemic nerd.
Why does anyone at MTL always do it in the side of the mouth? Why is that? Why? Is it because you look a bit weird?
Yeah, I mean the mid long. I don't know what you call them. I actually like the Typhoon Big H because it's like that's like a compromise between like having a long drip tip and like a short DL drip tip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that as well. What else do I have? Again, GT4S, the FEF. Unfortunately, Paul doesn't like that. Where's Paul?
He's having internet issues, really bad ones, so he keeps having to go out and reboot his router.
Is it Scott's fault for him having issues?
His wife is upstairs watching porn in 4K.
Yeah, just pulling the plug, you know. Like the FEV is just 50% of people hate the FEV, 50 like it. I'm unfortunately it's like oysters, you know. You try oysters and you like, do I like oysters? I like it. The FEV.
Nobody likes the FEV.
It's good.
People only eat oysters because it's fucking pretentious. Nobody likes them.
I think it's like getting like spat into your mouth.
It's like swallowing phlegm.
But it's like a 50-50 thing. Some people get no flavor out of them, and some just are like cultists, you know.
You know, you've got a really bad cold and you sniff up and then you get a lump down your throat. Oh, that wasn't nice. That's an oyster.
All right.
I'd imagine
Moving
that's
on.
how women feel.
What else do I have? I'm experimenting with the Kumo, not Kumo. Wait, yeah, Kumo. And
Kumo, yeah.
That's a good thing.
it's nice. It's very restrictive. I'm not completely sold, but I'm
and a
optimistic that I like it.
What size coil have you got in it?
Oh my god! I think it's a 3mm.
Go down to a 2.5.
I think
Yeah.
I've got
And
some
of course,
spares.
push it as close to the airflow as possible, I was told, and I'm doing that as
Yeah,
well.
and go down to a 2.5, but 3 mils too big for it.
I got tobacco in here. I actually like it being restrictive. Lots of people say it's shit because they think it's like a DL thing, but it's really hard RDL, in my
I
opinion.
think I've got some spares for the Kumo.
Do you have the fucking airflow ring here? Because I bought 2 for 40, like as a bargain, and he threw in this one without the
Well,
ring.
I entered an Anaquadro mystery box giveaway. No, this wasn't a giveaway.
The Kumo's not an Quadro
Yes,
tank.
fire.
It was.
An Aspire tank.
Like
is it?
like one of my Kumos is missing this ring here that goes around the airflow.
What's the Anaquadro one?
Steam pipes, isn't it?
What's the Anaquadro
Yeah,
one?
Aspire with steam. It's basically the budget version of the Cabello.
Yeah, but it's like the Cabello is, I think, like is more open unless you buy like extras to make it tighter, right? Cabello is more like DL, but you can buy shit to make it like MTL and shit.
Yeah, there was 2 versions you could buy. You could buy an MTL version or a DL version.
I'm pretty sure I've got about 12 Kumos at work still.
Do you have a ring?
Only if you want to marry me.
Hey! I like it. Put a ring
I
on
thought you never ask. Because you're rich. Give me that liquid money. Yeah.
I'll carry on playing that game then.
We've been on for over an hour. We should probably... Oh, can't because Paul's not here. Shit, fuck.
No?
He was going to do 101, but he's having issues. Because I don't think Luke's done 101 before.
Yes, I did, and I did horrendously.
Did you? How about you, Lars? Have you done 101?
Oh God, I can do it, but I have nothing prepared. My mind is empty right now.
A large full debate could be.
Actually, the prospect of me having to do Room 101 is like, I hope Paul dies right now. like
I hope it's not internet problems and he's
And just as you were thinking,
hey, he's not died.
Did I Beetlejuice, Paul?
Hey, how about you go fuck yourself? Yeah.
I know. It's my fault. By the way, I have to commend Pugs and Mike because like being in the stream and reading chat is really hard. It's really I can't do it.
Why? I'm sure.
I'm a man.
The thing is, the problem is the more I drink, the less I pay attention to chat, and that's bad. I shouldn't do that. But
Your eyes go like a chameleon to like the screen, and
then I forget, and it's here. And,
that's why I put it. That's why I put chat in the same screen.
Yeah.
Do you know what's worse? Do you know what makes you drink real fast? Your fucking internet weren't working.
Yeah, it's all right.
I love you too, Coyle. Yeah.
Does that keep up with? It does, doesn't it? It does keep up with it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Fair play. I'll do that. That'll be easier.
Yeah.
Right then. Well, in that case, because he's not prepared in the fucking slightest, I say we push it on him.
Right.
Oh God, what do I hate? I don't hate anything.
You definitely. I'm imagining probably Jews are on there somewhere. Just saying.
Jesus.
So we'll do 101. Mike, hit the bumper.
I need a publicist.
You know what this is, Mr. Bucket. Sit back, relax, suck a dick. It's time for room 101. Suck a dick. It's time, room 101.
I love that tune.
I'm glad he's not prepared.
Right, I tell you what, Turtle, I'll do you a favour. You got 3, obviously. I'm going to steal one off you because I got one this week, and I'm so incensed by it that I have to put it in. So I'm going to have one of yours, but I'll let you go first. I'll have you third.
Can I just answer Coyle just to buy time? Coyle, Vapor Giant, I think they were like Croatians or Serbians living in Austria, and they just packed up their stuff and went back home, and they closed down shop.
Right.
By the way, Vapor Giant, really nice.
Their stuff is good.
A genuine one, might be.
Everything. The V6 M and S is like, but the extreme is.
Are they Chinese, Austrian?
No, it's original. I have a clone though, also.
Did you buy the clone and realise you liked it so bought
I
the
bought the
original?
clone before to test it, and I loved it, and I bought an original.
That's
I
the
bought
right
an
one.
old original, but the old original has like a shit top cap thing that you can't get off when like liquid gunks up. So I had to buy the upgrade kit to actually take the top cap off. Which Room 101 idea. I have an idea for Room 101, dude.
Installing, Mike. No, Paul. Do your thing. Doing.
Well, I don't know if I've got any fucking internets.
You're going
I've
to
just-
Yeah,
do while it's
yeah.
working.
I just
No,
Doesn't matter, Paul. Your personality is choppy.
Hello.
Yeah, I just spent half an hour kicking everyone the fuck off my router. It's nobody's got internet access now.
Excellent. Well done.
Working now. It's working.
Okay, let's see if it works long enough to insult the fuck out of Lars. Lars, you know the rules. You choose 3 things that I say aren't going in the fucking room. They're not going to be condemned or banned forever because you're going to lose.
I remember last time you kicked my ass with Brent, and Brent was drunk as fuck, so he talked really fast.
Brenton speaking's a problem. Never mind when he's drunk.
Can I start with the first one?
You may.
I don't like RTAs where, speaking of the Vapor Giant, where the top cap is hard to take off because the threading has no thread stop, so you can just turn it for infinity, and the chimney, basically the liquid refill threading, goes in the same direction as the top cap. So when you try to unscrew the top cap, the fucking chimney turns.
And then you get juice everywhere. If you're doing it mid-build,
No, you're just turning forever, and then you have to pinch the ring below the top cap with your fingers, and you try to get it off, and it just doesn't work. And then you take the wrench.
Which fucking clone are you talking about?
No, it's like with the Vapor Giant original, for example, the old one, or I think the Enigma has it like just an example. I know you don't particularly like the Enigma, but it's really nice that the opening of the top cap is in the other direction. So not lefty loosey, righty tighty. Like you turn left to open it. Actually, you turn left to.
You've got a massive problem because the Imperia has a real bitch of a top cap.
So you would suffer the top cap annoyance if just the thing is amazing in flavor and draw.
Yeah, we never had the same issue, but I deal with it.
I mean, if it's still doable and if it's just slightly annoying, I would also like weather the storm. But if it's just like if you have to take the wrench to get it off after a while, it's just really annoying.
The worst one for it out of all of them was the scraper eyes. That thing was
just put a thread stop in there, like a thread stop. Also already helps because you can't forever turn it into like to infinity. You know, it's really nice if the opening of the top cap is in the other direction because then you basically tighten the RTA on the mod and you have some grip to actually get the top cap off. Yes. So our RTAs that forever turn when you try to take the top cap off, that goes into
how can the RTA forever turn? I don't understand.
Basically, you just try to unscrew the top cap and it just goes.
Is that because
your
right? Is your wank grip so weak you can't grip a top cap on an RTA?
I don't have any strength left. I was. No.
So basically, you've wanked so much you can't take the top off an RTA.
See, I can't. No. You have to pinch the chimney threading to see. Now, this is the upgrade kit. The upgrade kit. So the upgrade kit fixes the issue mostly, not completely, but.
Let me advise you: stop buying Vapor Giant stuff. It wasn't good for the last 8 years.
Hey.
To be fair, their later stuff did go downhill quite significantly.
Did Lars just do a harumph?
Well, the V6 was good because they basically copied the deck from the GT4. I mean, and just made it slightly more compact.
My wife's in now because you're in, Lars. Thanks for that.
She just wants to hug you.
I love how theatrical he is. I just think he's dead funny.
He is the German Richard O'Brien.
He is very much so.
Who's
Have you
Richard
got any-
O'Brien? I don't know who that is.
Have you got any crystals there or a maze?
I don't know Richard O'Brien. Who is that?
Rocky Horror?
Did you not have the Crystal Maze in Germany?
What?
Where did you get that from?
I was
No,
thinking of Poe's Labyrinth right now. I don't know.
That is mad.
What is the Crystal Maze?
Oh, you need to Google that.
Oh, you missed out on
like-
a massive
like a
bit
game
of
show.
classic shit TV.
Joe just told that out of the dog's mouth.
Wow.
Oh,
Shit.
Yeah, Crystal Maze. You went around different rooms. There was different tasks and challenges to win a crystal, and then however many crystals you had at the end.
you'd be pleased to know, Lars, it was a clone crystal. It wasn't real.
Was it a
The
was it a
old
show?
foil at the end that goes everywhere and you've got to grab it.
That was fucking
Was it
nice.
just one of those shows to like torture children?
That's right. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that was Jim will fix it.
What else
Brilliant.
do I hate?
So anyway,
Did I
is his
lose?
first going in? Is it
I'm
going in?
I'm gonna tell you this. If you want to deal with any nice tanks that are potentially more expensive and so-called high end, you sometimes have quirks to deal with,
Yeah.
but they work better than the other stuff. So
I won't buy a fucking original dwarf because that shit is never making it in my home. Right now, I didn't get it to work. So
the dwarf, whatever you
dwarf because it looks like dwarf. I'm not saying whatever did they intend by
Oh,
that
cool.
word.
Word, it's
Like
not a real word.
dwarf.
cool.
It's a dwarf, right, Brian Ferguson? It's a dwarf, right?
So,
Definitely
Dwarf?
not.
Am I fucking Russian?
okay.
I think
So you've come in here and
It's,
said if a spade
yeah,
looks like a spade, you call it a spade. Is that what you're saying?
What do you call it in chat? It's a dwarf, right?
We call it dwarf, but I think it's a dvar.
Dvar.
yeah,
Or it's dwartri, huh?
Hungarian.
It's actually dvaru, I think.
Dvar that's ubavu.
Isn't
Wait,
it
Wow.
Iranu?
TV.
Yeah,
Nanu
Ubavu.
Nanu.
RW.
Well, is
Uh,
the V pronounced B?
I think now I've got enough internet to insult you. Correct? No, you can get the fuck out. If you want nice gear, you deal with the problems the nice gear has.
Yeah, I lost.
Yeah,
Because
you've got
sometimes you have to
two more
suffer.
chances.
It is
You
slightly
have to suffer
disappointing
for
when we have
art,
to
right?
do
Like
more
art makes you suffer.
quotes.
You have two more chances. Please choose number 2.
Oh yeah, one more chance because I'm still
Oh,
in the
Jesus, what do I hate? The
Me?
God, the election can the election can go. The American election can go into room 101. I hope it's over. What is it over like in 3 days or some shit like 10 days?
It's early November, isn't it? So
This is the one that Trump's doing again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Bugs.
Why do you hate the Americans so much?
Is Trump's been doing in here down there?
Because it's cringy, isn't it?
Paul
It's not
Paul is
cringy.
poking into old wounds right now, right?
Some sort of
No,
list.
it's great. Right. I've been quiet most of the night because I've had no fucking internet. Now I've got it. I'm gonna fucking make up because I'm very drunk. Right.
Oh,
You
Jesus.
don't like the Americans, and you want to say that it's over theatrical and dramatic and all the rest of it. I feel bad for these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You've got a woman that has been given the presidency, just given it, wasn't voted in.
Shit, I just started the politics topic with Paul.
You did.
Abort.
Bad
You've
mistake.
gone and fucked it up. So she's been given the job, and she actually campaigned to be a presidential elect, and fucking pulled out because no cunt voted for her. She's now the president. Oh, cool.
I have no argument against that. Like it's just like the whole process it takes like a whole year. It's now filled up with that stuff, you know, and we
That's
all
just
want it to
a
be
fucking
over.
game show at the end of the day, isn't it? It's like, yeah.
Does Donald Trump offend you?
To look at, yeah.
I think he offends humanity. I don't know.
I don't know, because if you listen to a lot of Americans, he wants to give money to Joe Public. He wants to try and help Joe Public out. Believe it or not. And when he was president, he took no wages, no expenses. You know, counter to the UK. He
That's
took
all right when you've got millions of pounds sat behind you in the bank from your business, though, isn't it?
That sounds jealous. If you were that guy, what is your one sole reason for doing this? It's not money. It's not power necessarily.
Overpowering narcissism.
I think it is
Oh.
because he's so rich. He's like, what else can I do?
Trying to erase your crimes, trying to get your cronies out of their crimes, pardoning other criminals.
How is he doing that though?
Well, my take on Trump is, he is a cartoon character. It's exactly what he is, a cartoon character.
He's that guy from RoboCop that crashed into the chemical container.
He's every dodgy character in every cheesy American film. But he does appear, at least to me, to want to go against the system of presidency, which I like. I do like that. However, I can't stand him because he's fucking cringy as fuck.
Yeah, but he's a rebel, right?
I also don't like how a large group of Americans, he's like, can you use the term rednecks? Is that not PC anymore? It's those kind of Americans who fucking love him, don't they? You know, gun-toting Americans, they fucking love the guy. So, and I hate that. That just makes me go, ooh.
Basically, he's popular with the thick inbred.
He is. I do like the fact that he goes against the system of presidency in America. I do like that. He doesn't take...
Well, he also goes against the system of having free elections because he tried to start an insurrection.
Yeah,
I mean, he actually started an insurrection.
I would like an English version of him that is nothing like him.
So what you're actually trying to say
or
is
some shit like the clown.
What you're trying to say actually is that somebody that goes against the system and potentially at least tells you he doesn't want to fuck you.
Yeah.
You don't like?
No, I don't like him. I like the idea of...
I like his personality.
I don't like him and his personality. I like what he appears to stand for.
So do you like any politician's personality?
No, I don't fucking like any politician at all. But then every politician that we know in this country, they absolutely ride the system 100% all the way through. They're all self-serving motherfuckers. He doesn't appear to be one of those. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Trump isn't self-serving? What?
No, he doesn't need to be self-serving. He's made his shit. He's not self-serving as in he's not milking his role to get the money.
Trump is actually financially in trouble because he is actually not as a successful businessman as people tend to believe.
I don't give a fuck about Trump's financial status at all. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is the background that everyone knows is there appear to not like him because he says things that he's not supposed to say as a president. So I like that. I like the fact he's a bit of an anarchist when it comes to politics a little bit.
He's a bit raw.
Yeah,
he walked into a room with like the leaders from the Middle East and said, "I know where you live. Pack it in, or I'm going to drop a bomb on you."
See, love that. Absolutely bang on.
And look at what happened. No wars while he was president. He was the best president for the past 40 years.
The thing about no wars while Trump was president is a myth.
You kind of imagine when you're in absolute top tier, whether it's the UK or America or wherever, you kind of imagine that when these big decisions are made, you're probably going to get a phone call from somebody who's levels above you and says, "Don't do that."
Yeah.
I would imagine.
I mean, Trump is responsible for fucking up the whole Afghanistan thing.
He wouldn't answer it or he'd hang up. So I like that. If that's true, if my perception of him is right, then I like that. I just don't like him.
Yeah. Well,
so Brian said, in a few days our election is over. Not too much to pick from. We have a former president who's a felon and a slumlord versus a female wannabe.
I mean, she
is a female, so
that sums it up quite well. To be fair.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, Trump had no actually. He didn't even have one political success while he was in power. The peace thing, no. Like, he lost the whole Afghanistan thing. He ruined it with many leaders of other countries, Like today, Afghanistan now is in a state where women can't talk to other women.
I'm not saying I like what he did. I'm just saying that kind of attitude of, I'll do what I want. I like that.
Well,
I'm not saying it works.
I'm confused as to why we're talking about American politics on a...
No. What exactly are you putting in 101?
Yeah, see, that's why I wanted to put the election into Room 101, because every time we talk about American politics, it's just a shit show, and we're all tired of it and sick of it. And
That's the same from any country, though. Like, look at our bloody elections and that. It's all ridiculous.
yeah, I was surprised that Nigel Farage is back. What the fuck? I thought he was gone. I thought he was like fucking kicked out or like put on a boat and sent to Antarctica or some shit.
We could use a little Nigel Farage right now.
Okay,
Well,
Luke, does that microphone come down? Is that the mic you're using, or is it in front of you?
Down.
You sound muffled. It could be my internet.
You do sound a bit distant.
Is that any better? I've taken the muffler off.
Absolutely.
Just deep throat it for a sec.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not that mic. It's not that mic. It's this mic.
Not that mic, right? 2 seconds. Let me check my settings. Then.
Yeah,
definitely not. We'd have heard that a lot.
Ian, it wasn't Paul that time. It was the dog.
Yeah, that wasn't me. No.
Is that any better?
Yes.
Wait, yeah, it was on the wrong microphone.
Right. So our general public in the US is actually so downtrodden they'll vote for anyone who promises a change. I get that. I mean, no disrespect to you, Brian Ferguson, but there's a great swathe of Americans that are thick as fuck.
Oh, much unlike the UK.
I think it's just everywhere. Like there's a certain cross section through the population, and you have the village idiots, then you have like the below average. It's always the same kind of like it depends on the development status of the country. You can elevate it a bit through like being progressive and have education, but generally it's the same bell curve of people, you know.
So what are you putting in 101? American politics.
Just a second. Let me have a go.
Just the whole election circus. You know, the whole like it has to be shorter, like 2 weeks, a month.
Let me have a go. You're talking about intellectual levels, and you're talking about values and ethics. You can't take a top cap off an RTA.
No, I cannot.
Burn.
Look, with the fleshy, it's really easy. You just pull it off.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't have a top cap, does it, Lars?
No, we just pulled it off. It's really good.
That cotton that you had in that looked like Trump's hairdo.
Coyle just drunkenly shouted.
It was the Boris Johnson wicking technique.
Coyle just drunkenly shouted, "Free Tommy Robinson!"
I don't. We can't carry this on because I get very emotive and insulting about politics because it's stupid. No, Lars, that's not going in. I mean, the circus of it it's theatrical, but Americans are theatrical. They are over the top emotionally. You know, most countries aren't. Especially the Brits.
British, according to Bill Bailey, like infused with a wistful melancholy. You're just more those.
We are miserable, horrible, downtrodden fucks, but that doesn't mean the Americans aren't way over the top. So, Lars, you are 0 for 2. 0 for 2.
I lost both wars. History repeats itself, right?
I'm gonna fight for you on this one, Lars, on your third one, because I'm taking your third one. Right? It's something that has been irking me, I would say, probably now for about 9 years or 10 years.
Tall steps.
Shush, Mike. It's quite simple. It's straightforward. It's not complicated. It is milk floats.
Why can't I pick something like that? You know,
listen, right?
They're not even a thing anymore.
Oh, they fucking are, because I deal with it on Manchester Road every fucking morning. There's a milk float in a single fucking lane road that's got loads of traffic on it, doing 15 miles a fucking hour, and no one can get past the cunt. There's a big line behind it every fucking morning. These cunts used to be out at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. They're out at 7, 8 o'clock now.
Mm.
Wait, and you still have milkmen in the UK?
It's the same fucking vehicle. It's an electric vehicle that does 15 miles an hour. It's holding all the traffic up. There's no need for it. It's an archaic fucking thing. I swear to God, I throw things at them as I drive past. I fucking despise them. And it's every day. There was a spate I feel very passionate about this, as you can probably tell. Of transit vans that were made into milk floats, yes, up for those. The traditional milk float still fucking going. Fucking burn them all. Burn them all.
What they should do is
No
just
need
put
for
Tesla motors in all the milk floats.
so, surely after this amount of time, these are the same
No
milk
fucker
floats.
would get their milk in one piece, but
I'm
the traffic
54.
would be better.
I'm 54 years old. These are the still milk floats, same ones that went out when I was fucking 5.
What's a milk float?
What?
He doesn't know
What is a
what
milk float? Is it like a milkman?
A milk cart. An electric milk. Do you not have those? We have
It
milk.
looks like
Oh, this is like the 50s.
Exactly.
It looks
They're
like a
still
gold
going. That's the
buggy with
point.
an
It's still
extended
going.
rear end. And
It's still
takes
fucking
it from
going.
the milk.
We're still.
You still
touching
have
on the 50s.
milkmen in the UK?
Oh,
Like
milkmen,
ding
yeah.
dong, here's your milk.
You eventually be able to get round them, and you look at them. Obviously, when you're overtaking someone that's doing 50 miles an hour, you have to glare at them. You do. It's just the law. You have to glare at them as you go past, and they're just sat there like that.
Do you also dislike old and/or disabled people that are walking in front of you very slowly?
Yes.
That's not the same. That's not the same. It's not the same. Milk floats are an archaic fucking tradition that need to die.
To be fair, most people using the milk float services are probably elderly and disabled.
Right? When we were young, it used to be everyone used to use it, right? Everyone had a milkman every morning, everybody, that was it. Now, it comes down here, this road in the morning, he does one house across the road. That's it. Bless them for keeping the tradition going. But the problem isn't the tradition of milkmen. That's great. I like that. It's the milk float. It's fucking still going 40 years later.
Well, actually, I've got a friend who left our work and went and drives a milk float.
You got a friend that drives a milk float?
Yeah.
You're not friends with him anymore?
No, he's not like. Well, I used to work with him, like ex-colleague. And
Sorry, Joe's got an old milkman friend, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the kid's real dad. Ooh. Most of his, I think most of his business.
That explains why the kids are both taller than Peg.
No, it's offices. It's offices like delivering the milk there rather than like houses.
I've got a problem with the company. It's the fucking milk floats.
I can't believe
Fucking
the Tesla
milk
has
float.
like milkmen. What the hell?
It boils down to the fact that I'm an impatient bastard and I do drive quite fast and I can't stand being sat on a main road at 15 miles an hour.
Is it anything to do with the fact you're lactose intolerant and every time you see a milk float, your ass starts
No,
twitching?
because, I just want to get out and shit on him. Fuck you with your real milk.
Just don't look and it will be past your eyes in seconds.
Oh, very good.
Oh,
Very good. Very good.
thanks, Dad.
It's a thing that needs to die.
So is like a milk float like a milkman in the UK like a job that people who can't find other jobs?
It's the original electric vehicle that can only do 15 or 10 even mile an hour.
Are the milkmen like normal people, or sorry, I mean, are they like healthy people, or are they, is this like a type of job you give to somebody who can't do any other job?
You can't do maths. Is that what you say?
Yeah, is it like a guy with like a wooden leg?
Usually the same guy that's been doing it for the past 40 years.
That's
To be
why
fair.
you went healthy people.
Healthy people.
It's not a job that people now apply for.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's usually people that are very old. And probably
So a
can't
milk float it's not like in the SAP 500, like.
it's an English tradition that they just won't
It's
let
very
die.
traditional or very hobbyist.
They just won't let it die. Everyone gets the milk from the supermarket now. Everyone.
Yeah.
Because nobody cares about.
Did you have a phase in the UK? Like I remember in the 90s, they tried the Canadian shit here in Germany with like milk in bags, and it lasted like for 2 years, and nobody wanted that shit.
Right,
Like those bags, those bags you had to put in that container and then clip the top corner. And
Right, I'm reading chat now. Dion78. Milkman comes back 2 a.m. on a milk float. No, 7:30, 8 o'clock, rush hour.
No, the one on our road comes just after midnight because I've seen.
it's Ryan.
Because the reason they don't go out so early anymore is because they don't have a big round anymore. Because only about 5 people in the whole of Manchester will actually have a milk delivery.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but that's not the point. They're hitting main roads in rush hour in a 50 mile an hour electric vehicle.
The point of the matter is the people they are serving are undoubtedly the elderly or the disabled.
No, they're not. They're not. They're traditionalists.
So they're old.
My dad and granddad didn't.
Yeah,
No,
elderly.
the couple across the road here are younger than us.
How the fuck is the
But they're
couple
just
younger than you a traditionalist?
What? Fuck you. No need for that. That was rude. That was
Char-
rude and mean. Fuck you.
Charlotte's a country bumpkin.
Charlotte's a country bumpkin.
That's why.
So
Shouldn't
you
that mean
want,
you have a cow in the garden and milk it every morning?
My mum used to.
what I get from this is
No,
you want
I-
to put out, you want to put people out of work who want to service.
No,
Tradition.
I want them to give the milk floats up to date so that can do the speed limit.
What? So what do you want them fucking drive around in?
A Hayabusa.
They had transit vans with open backs that were milk floats. They were a thing.
As the business owner,
Cyber trucks.
what is the cost implication of replacing your fleet of
I
milk
don't
floats?
care. I'm just saying milk floats need to die.
You do understand that all Paul is doing is just
He's
making
trying to
your
argue.
voice
I know,
go
yeah.
more high pitched.
No! Milk floats need to die.
Is
But
it?
if they did it
You
at
are-
the original times that they used to do it, that was the whole reason of having electric vehicles, because they were quiet, so they
They're
didn't.
quiet, yeah, but now they just keep up the traffic. And I do not like being held up in traffic.
But the thing was, though, they had the quiet milk float, but you couldn't hear an engine, but you could hear as it went down the road the clattering of milk bottles.
Can I please? They know, like the laws now, like electric vehicles have to have like some sound added because they were too quiet, and now when
these were
I hear like an
these were
electric
made in
vehicle,
1965.
it
These were
sounds
made in
like a UFO now.
The thing with milk floats, they didn't need that
No.
artificial sound because they were so slow that you'd know they were coming before they hit you.
Yeah.
And if they did hit you, they wouldn't do any damage.
I don't like that they have to add sounds to electric vehicles. I think it's fun and exciting that they're quiet. You have to like watch out.
You know how many people are getting killed by electric vehicles, getting run over by them?
Well, there's always something.
When to be fair, they should just look where they're going.
Well, there's too many children in the world.
At 5:30 in the morning, midnight.
It's natural. Natural. It's like the purge. So yeah,
I read something funny about the purge. Somebody said, like, why do they try to kill each other? Like, during the purge, you can like also illegally immigrate somewhere and you don't get punished. During the purge, you can do all kinds of stuff, like download movies illegally.
Why stop at killing people?
I don't quite think that's the point of the purge, but
I was going to say, yeah, it's completely gone off at a tangent. That
It's the first night. I want to bum a gerbil.
nobody can stop me.
Richard Gere.
is it this evening, right? Milk float.
Velcro gloves on. Gerbil in the cage. Right, that's my entry. Is milk floats, not the business, not the company, not the whole traditionalist idea of the milkman. It's just the milk float.
Bring
That's my
milk
entry.
delivery up to date.
Does it get in?
No.
You're talking about fucking milk deliveries.
Yeah. It's annoying. And you know what? Everyone in chat agrees. I'm not reading it, but yeah.
Wouldn't it be fun if it was like a drone and
only
some
you
milkman with a
have
VR
something
that
to
like just.
It's a mild annoyance, I will admit, but it's a fucking annoyance. It's an annoying.
Oh
What
my
the
God.
fuck? What? Why?
Why does this dog keep finding this stuff?
I was going, oh, thanks. I was looking for
Where's he finding it all?
that.
He's
No
not
idea.
jumping
He
up.
had it, obviously. He had my other Pure Max.
Yeah, but it's just on the floor. Is this stuff that's on the floor?
The dog likes 6 milligram. It's milk floats. It's just the fucking vehicle. The vehicle needs to go in 101. It needs to die forever, and we never did see it again. Please, thank you.
Breast milk is best. It's called.
Coil, you have a niche there in the market. You know, just like get really
Well, like a big
some
busted milk plate.
milkmaids.
It just goes around. There you go. love.
Goes around when you make a cup of tea to go in your cup.
I did that in the pub.
Your milk is here.
She did that in the pub with Kara or Kira.
Kira.
She did that. She squirted tip milk into shot glasses, and my friends drank it.
So you delivered milk.
Yeah.
So you want me
Just
put
to
you in?
reiterate, they didn't suck her tits.
No.
She shotted it into glasses.
What does breast milk taste like? I was too young to remember.
I was grossed out by it, and
Sweet.
I wouldn't do it. My friends did. My friends have tasted my wife's tip milk, but I haven't.
You didn't see my boobs.
I have strange friends.
That was the first launch of fluid, right?
I could never bring myself to try it.
Mother's milk. It didn't taste like strawberry milkshake.
Mother's milk is still a popular liquid, by the way.
Mother's milk. Seriously, the
Or
original.
Milk's milk, I think it's called, right?
And they fucked it.
From
It used to
EcoVape.
be- used to be amazing. Yeah, put the milk float in. I would have never gone back from Camden Palace back in the day. I would have never got back from Camden Palace back.
I'm going to tell
She
you.
went out on a piss and jumped on the float on the way home.
Yeah.
Just so you're aware, I'm going to restart my shit again.
Alright.
Ryan wants to come on.
All right, Lemon.
He's been asking.
Links at the top.
Sorry, I was on a tangent about milk floats because I feel like
I told him ages ago to jump in.
Dude, it was worth it because I learned that you still have that shit, and I'm kind of excited about it because it's like so old timey, right?
Yeah, it's very old timey. They still wear the outfit. They still wear the white overcoat and the hat.
Yeah.
But they,
mate of mine was a milkman, and I used to cover for him when he was on holiday, and it was the shittest thing in the world. It was fucking awful.
Do you drive?
We had like
drive an original
around
milk.
an electric fucking milk float at 5 o'clock in the morning.
No.
we had a van that like sold eggs that came like drove through the streets and
They
like
usually
want
do
an egg.
and bread and orange juice and all that shit.
See, he loved it though because it meant he'd finish work by like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Are you in a
And he was
bathrobe?
home showering and
Always.
in the 11.
Dressing gown, mate, all the time.
Always in a dressing gown.
Well, dressing gown. Why don't you wear dressing gown?
Don't
Otherwise,
take
just
the piss out
Stop
of his face.
looking. Stop looking at me. Stop it. See,
Actually, nah, fuck it. I did chest today at the gym.
Whoa, look at it, eh?
Yeah.
Eh?
Nah, put it away. Put it away.
That's a tit wank waiting to happen.
Yeah. It's
That's
already
the
happened,
hood man
man.
right there.
How are you, Ryan?
I'm good, man. I am good. I was been on earlier, but I was just smashing some food down real quick.
I'm glad that's what you said. I thought I was going to go a totally different direction.
No.
Would you like to show us
Why is
what
he
you've been
dressing
on
gown?
tonight, please?
I got my billet box with the KB2 Evo. Thank you very much, Paul, who's not here, but yeah. And in that I've got Nick's the Snob, got Pure Max, and in that I've got Nick's the Snob, and I've got Slim, and in that I've got Barry's Pixie Juice, Strawberry, Blueberry.
The new one. It's good, isn't it?
It is
Right.
good.
Nice.
I tried it in the stubby,
Nice.
and it was way too flavorful and juicy for me. But I imagine the vast majority of your typical vapor is going to love that to high hell. But
Well, the thing
in
about-
the salts
I
and
like-
MTLs bottom.
The thing I like about Bazzy's juices are they taste so authentic with fruit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's what I appreciate about his liquids. They are proper, real. He puts some effort into those liquids because I know I'm in the background with Baz and I know how long he tests liquids before he releases them. And
The one with cranberry and
the pink apple one is definitely the
Pink
favorite.
apple, pink apple and blackberries
Well,
is
they are just fruit. They are just a
Yeah,
fruit.
I'm
They're just
normally
really
not a
good
fan of
fruit, mate.
pineapple, but the Satsuma and pineapple for me.
It's exactly, but it's not just
Good
it's
one.
not just
Good one.
pineapple and satsuma. It's
Yeah.
a really nice pineapple
Yeah.
and a really nice satsuma. He gets it nailed every single time.
That's the last of what I've got.
Yeah.
I really don't want to use it.
The only thing I'd say he does wrong on is on his concentrates. He says 1 week steep, but if you leave them 2 weeks, they are like just on another level. Like genuinely, you try them after a week, and you're like, oh yeah, I could taste like what I bought in the salts or what I bought in the short fills or whatever. Cool, but if you buy a long fill, leave it 2 weeks, or the concentrate, leave it 2 weeks, and thank me later. Trust me.
2 weeks is quite a long time for fruit.
I know, but I mean, to be fair, I've noticed that's with newer concentrates.
Is that the way to go?
Finding, like everything seems to need a longer steep. Now, I don't know if people are just overshooting it because they know nobody actually leaves it the required steep time, or if they are requiring. Yeah,
Evans doesn't believe in steeping.
Mm-mm.
No, he just everything he mixes, he vapes straight away.
Yeah.
I don't like the word steeping. Aging, I prefer because you're not actually steeping anything.
I don't even know what.
Because you're
First time I
elite.
heard the word is in vape. I don't even know what it
Because
means.
steeping's what you do with a cup of tea. You steep in the tea bag.
Oh, that's stewing.
No, it's steeping. Same with
That's
like
right.
when they do net tobaccos, they steep the tobacco.
Do you know?
It's just aging, really. But
Okay.
fruit, I've always
That's
just
why
been
they might
whack
have
it in,
started
take it,
using
vape it.
How about
The
maturing?
NETs that might
Or
be
maturing.
like
Maturing's good. Yeah. Mellowing.
It's funny you say that because
I've literally always just chuck it in, shake it, vape it, done.
Yeah, they still they separate and
Yeah,
blend.
they do need time to blend.
what I tend to tell people is you get flavors that don't need a steep, but if you do leave them to steep, they're better.
They are better. It's
But
true.
there are flavors that need a steep just to be anything to begin with. Heavier flavors typically.
Dripex creme or like the custard from them needs like 2 years of steeping to like taste good.
Custards is what. Yeah. To be fair, custard is good after a month. It's even better after 3.
Thanks to you Brits, we don't need any more custards because like they're like a million custards.
Yeah.
It takes a long time.
Is that why that's so good? Because it's like a Bailey's ice cream.
It's a Bailey's ice cream, and you've had it for like 4 or 5 months. Oh, 6 months.
No,
7 months.
No, it's over a year.
Oh, that's well steeped.
I found it in the back of the stash. I was like,
One of
"Ooh."
Graham's Irish creams.
Ooh, nice.
Whenever anybody posts up on social media anywhere, like, oh, I just found this in the cupboard. Is it still going to be okay to steep? And they've dated it, and it's like a year old. I'm like, I'm so jealous of you right now.
Is it going to be okay? No, it's not going to be okay. It's going to be fucking lovely.
Yeah.
That's a good thing about making. If there's a liquid that you like that's a dessert, make a big batch of it.
Yeah, man.
Because by the time you're halfway down the bottle, it'll be heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. I got those.
Anyway,
I found a bottle of Mrs. Lord's custard a while back, and it was literally black.
Wow.
And my missus said to me, she said, "You can't vape that." I went, "I fucking can."
Get
and I did, and it was beautiful. Yeah. It was like tar, and the coil lasted about 5 minutes.
Okay, Pugs, what do you see here?
9 milligram RY4.
Right, this is steep for 11 years. I will try it.
Okay, cool.
And it's just about right.
You could probably steep the mold that's been floating on the top of that now, right?
Did he just knuckle test 9 milligrams?
He did. Yeah.
That might be the issue there.
That's going to be stingy.
Spicy, mate. That nicotine would have.
Yeah, Lars have just receded up into his brain.
I think my hair is growing again.
What the fuck am I doing vaping that? Started vaping this. What the fuck?
No, the flavor is gone. The flavor is gone.
Completely. That is the downside of flavors. They do weaken over time quite a lot. I must have thousands of pounds worth of flavors in storage containers that I've had since I started mixing, and I'm pretty sure they'd be dead now. I don't know why.
I actually do like a biannual clear out. That's what I do.
I know everyone does that. I don't. I'm a collector, mate. I
actually checked out the YouTube channel of Walker Wayne. You know Walker Wayne, right, from DIY or Die. And I checked out the old videos of him, and then the latest videos, and the whole bottles in the back of his like studio are like browning. You know, as you go in years, it's like they're just oxidizing.
I like his drawers though. He's got them like watch display drawers that he keeps. And I'm like, yo, I need some of those. I do.
Don't call him Walker Wayne. It's weird.
I know. That's what I've never heard of him. I don't know who you're talking.
What do we call him? Eskia.
Wayne Walker. His name's Wayne.
He has 2 first names. Fuck.
I love Wayne. He's a good lad. Right then. Well, I think. Have we got anything else? Any more business to speak of? I'll tell you what we haven't spoke about, which is actually big news at the minute. Vape tax.
Oh God, here we go.
No, let's do it. Let's do it.
This is a vape show. It needs to be discussed.
Yeah.
Because it is a grey area. As far as I can see, it's 2 years away.
Yep.
So I could imagine it isn't going to be what people think it is when it actually comes out. Can't be.
There'll be some
ludicrous. It's going to 100 mils at the minute. They're going to cost you 39 quid, maybe.
Yeah, and the rest.
Like,
was it £22 for the tax of it alone?
It's £2.26 per 10 mil. So the thing that really made me realise is I buy nicotine from companies that I probably shouldn't buy them from, and I buy a litre of nicotine at a time. Sometimes buy more. It costs, I think, 72 milligram now is about 70 quid a litre, 60 or 70 quid a litre. It will be £226 tax on top of that.
Yeah.
It's 2 years, so the price of it will probably go up anyway between now and then. So
So
it's probably
you'll be
It'd be
talking,
like 500 quid.
you'll be talking 300 quid per litre. All I'm saying is, the point I'm trying to make is, at the moment, Nickel, for example, are selling 5 litres of nicotine for 150 quid. Get some in the fucking freezer.
Mm.
Do
I
it
might
now.
be able to help you with that, guys. I might be able to. I'm not saying I can, but I'm saying I might be able to.
Slip into my DMs, mate.
Yeah, you know. But it does seem excessive. It genuinely does. I'm like, are they just trying to?
It's made from people that don't know fuck all about vaping.
After that letter that came out from the newsletter from the MHRA, where they spoke about basically disposables being classed as novel products and the definitions of that, I'm like, oh, they've got somebody that knows what they're talking about, because they actually like spoke about refills and pre-fills and blah. I'm like, you clearly have somebody that knows what they're on about in there now. But then they come out of £2 and whatever per 10 mil.
It came from UK VIA. It was UK VIA that told them put £1 flat rate. All right, well, that's not horrific. It's still bad enough, but it's not horrific. And they went, no, we'll do £2.26.
Which is not that far off your average price of a 10 mil Nick salt nowadays.
It's fucking ridiculous. It'll double a Nick salt.
It's just in line with smoking cigarettes, isn't it?
That's what they've done now.
To them, it's just like, oh, either way, you're consuming nicotine. Either way, you're paying the same.
The hobbyist vapor that vapes 100 mils.
Yeah,
that's it. It's absolutely wankered. All of them. They think it's just pod wankers or people that vape disposables vape this much nicotine per week, so they're going to be spending £2.26 per week tax.
You've got to get the tax from somewhere.
It is not even remotely correct.
No. Look at that shit
in the black market. The DIY scene is going to blow up if people know where to go to get things.
Right, long fills will be the future, because you're only buying 25 mil.
It depends on, like, has anybody done the maths? Because that's say if you wanted a 12 milligram, that's 4 nick shots, and each nick shot.
Nick shots where you're going to sting it. It's going to get stung. People are going to be buying nicotine.
Yeah. So, and I mean, I've only just learned. Obviously, I'm getting more involved in actually running the business.
Hello, Steam Pucks. I'm the ghost of Christmas future.
There you go. 38.
100 ml, just base, no nicotine. $40 for 100 ml.
Wow. What is that? What currency is that? £40, or is that? I can't see. Is that euro?
No, that's euro. But it's roughly like it's
the same.
Yeah, it's roughly the same.
It's basically 40 quid.
Yeah. It's gonna invite all the bathtub mixers to come back into the team.
Yeah, of course.
This was
and look, a 10 mil 20 milligram shot is $5.
Shit.
I have told my missus to get that bath fucking scrubbed.
Oh shit! I forgot. There you go.
I've already seen it since the announcement. I've seen people come back into the shop that I haven't seen in ages, because people have instantly contacted them and they're like, "Oh, do you still make e-liquid? Can you still?" Because when this happens and blah 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 blah, so they're just getting back in. Like they're coming in like, "Is it still the same? Is it? Yeah, nothing's changed. Like the science behind it doesn't change because it's science." So, like,
there is even I would say small companies, but I'd say small to medium companies have already turned around and say 2026 we're done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's all the background changes for companies as well, having to have bonded warehouses, having to have all the tax stamp.
Which, weirdly, the people that brought this law in have a big business in bonded warehousing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Weird.
Yeah. I have no idea what we're gonna do. No idea. Everything.
Why do you think the government are now opening up huge amounts of new free ports?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Exactly that.
Is it all imported from now on?
The future is, I wouldn't say dead. It's bleak.
It's gonna be awkward. I think long fills are definitely going to be the way to go initially, but when it comes to the 2026 deadline, it's going to be hugely commercialized DIY. That's
but you can't tax base.
No.
Sure.
It depends where you're getting it from, innit?
Yeah.
You would like to think not. Fuck is that, Paul? Have you got one as
Yeah.
well?
No, I am a child.
I thought that was a watermelon IPA for a minute.
Yeah.
Creme de menthe.
Hulk serum in it is going to turn into the Hulk after sipping that shit.
Look, you're about to try and close the show out. I've just got internet, so we've got to go for another hour.
Well, Ryan
I
wants to
saw-
do 101 again.
That looks
Yeah,
really
we've got to do that because I might actually fucking hear you and be able to argue with you cunts about that. So this is vodka and apple Fanta, but the apple Fanta is a
that-
Halloween Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah, my missus got that. I didn't like it.
Bright green.
It tastes
Like
awful.
it, bright green.
Yeah, I had to have the bright green fucking liquids. Fuck you.
Well, Mr. Argumentative, what's your take on the vape tax?
It'll never happen. It'll never happen in the way that it's been proposed. So somebody somewhere said we've got to take a stand on this. So they're throwing out the most generic piece of shit they can throw out without realizing what they're talking about is increasing prices by circa 300%.
Yeah.
Like,
Easily.
you can't do that and incentivize people to stop smoking because they said, well, we're going to put a tax levy in place on cigarettes, which will also then still incentivize. What? So a pack of fags is going to be 40 quid? You can't do that.
No.
And they don't know what they're doing.
nicotine-free society.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know the vape industry and they don't understand the pricing structures. So they're saying, we're going to do something. Don't worry, we're going to do something. Actually, what you mean is you've given yourself 2 years. 2 years you've given
2 years
yourself.
away. A lot can change in 2 years.
Yeah, well, it will.
In the past, but how does one go about getting involved in the political side of this shit?
You join Lars.
You have no chance. They don't listen to us. Like from the German standpoint, we talk our mouths dry, and they just don't listen. They don't care. It's hopeless.
I need to speak to somebody from France because they don't fuck about the French, do they? Really? When the government.
Well, they're about to increase next year. They have a tax increase, 15 cents per milliliter. Hello.
Yeah.
No, if shit goes down in France, they don't agree with it. They stop
The
all those.
governments are already working out where they're going to spend that vape tax money.
Yeah, but they're not because they know they're not going to be in power in fucking 3 years' time.
Yeah, but they won't be as much.
But who is though, isn't it? Like, who is? I think this is a long run for Labour because nobody cares anymore.
The vape tax will sort out the NHS issues. That's the way they'll play it.
They will kill half the industry, so they're going to get less anyway.
No.
About a tax, the tax they're suggesting is fucking ridiculous. But the one good thing about a tax is as soon as they start to tax something, they will never take it away.
They'll keep it.
No.
Like alcohol.
So we won't end up with all the shit that Australia and that are going through.
I agree with tax.
We're not getting rid of that because we can get tax off of that. So it means they'll never take it away. It legitimizes it.
It's the per 10 mil that's the problem.
That's
I was surprised.
Especially
coming
like
through, isn't it?
0 mg. It's ridiculous.
Right. Wait. When's the disposable ban supposed to happen?
Next June next year.
Yeah.
June.
Right.
June.
So if they were only interested in tax revenue, why would they ban that? Because they could say each one of these has got minimum 2 mil in it.
Because they get too much fun.
The kids in the
Because
environment.
the environment.
Without realizing, that annoys me on its own because it's all this. But there's more kids vaping now that never used to smoke. Yeah, but those kids would smoke.
Well, it's
the same argument that's been presented as if it's a new argument, but it's the exact same.
It's the same argument. 70s and 80s.
Yep.
Was,
and they're trying to make out like it's something.
Do you want to know what? Do you want it's even more upsetting? Is I don't know if anyone follows Colin Mendelsohn. He's a pretty good advocate for vaping, and he did some research. And the biggest thing at the moment in Australia, because obviously Australia absolutely, they pretty much banned all of it. And the biggest thing now is youth smoking, and youth smoking is picking up quicker than disposables did in Australia.
Because they've got no alternative.
And because there's no money in healthy people.
The thing that Australia have done, which the UK government haven't announced, is the ban of imports. At the moment over here, we're having a ban on sales next year, but not on import. So all that the UK is going to do is go hugely black market. You'll still be able to get them.
Mm-hmm.
You need to understand they put out a statement because somebody somewhere has stood up and said, "What about this?" So they've responded. That's what they've done. It's a placekeeper. It's nothing more than that.
And the import.
Forget there's not enough staff to manage it. They can't police anything in this fucking country. So they ain't policing what amount of vape comes in.
Did anybody watch the actual budget fucking press conference show, whatever you want to call it?
I've seen a replay of the vape bit.
Because I watched it and did she actually specifically mention the vape stuff? I came into it a little bit late, so it might have missed
it was
talking about war and this and
flat, no, it was flat tax rate on vapor liquid.
Okay.
And they worded it as vapor liquid, I think.
Mm-hmm. So I can tell you what my theory is. They want small, very well controllable, which of course is a fantasy, but doesn't matter in the politician's mind. They want small taxable units, like pre-filled, closed pods. That's what they want because they can control that. They think they can control that, and they think they can tax that very well.
So what you think they want is single-use items,
like 10 ml bottles, 10 ml bottles, and then small pods.
They don't
understand the industry.
They think that the only vapors are the people that go to B&M and buy the little bottles. The vapors that don't.
They haven't got
the problem with that is the vast majority, though. And
it is the vast majority. It's 95%.
As a democracy, that's what rules, in it, really.
They think people buying long fills and short fills, they're buying in bulk.
I think it's a popular misconception, especially when you're in a community like we're in, that we're vaping. We are like 2%.
Right, better question. Who's actually worried about it?
At the moment, I'm not worried about it because I'll find a way around it.
So yeah, you will, and most of the people that are hobbyists will find a way around it. The reality of the situation with this bullshit is they've given themselves 2 years to work out what the best approach is. In 2 years' time, everyone will have moved on anyway.
Yeah.
It's irrelevant. They're chasing something they don't understand. So it doesn't matter what they do. And the argument is always going to be, talk to us about cigarettes and alcohol, and then we'll understand where you're at, because this is better.
Odin makes a good point. That's been a point of mine for quite a long time. We're still importing non-TPD devices by the plane load, over 100,000 units a week, come to my house. And it's absolutely true. Everyone I know at work that vapes, well, all the kids, all the young ones especially, I won't say kids, 18, 19-year-olds, they vape illegal disposables. They've not had a problem getting hold of them since TPD. It's like weed in the UK. It's always been illegal. No one's had a problem getting hold of it. So it's still going to be, all it's going to do is fuel that black market shit. And everyone can still get them. Everyone will still be able to get illegal disposables after the disposable ban is gone.
They will. I've got quite a lot here.
Treat for the dog and pick it up.
I've got quite a lot of disposables here. I'll sell.
Big monies. Big monies.
Yeah, I was going to say, not going to lie, I might be stocking up on them motherfuckers when I can get all of them cheap, just because I know what's coming, isn't it?
The whole thing's a fucking joke, right? It's the same as the in Manchester. They tried talking about this green zone, which is very similar to the congestion charge in London.
Yeah.
Basically, the population of Greater Manchester went, fuck off. It's been on pause for 2 years.
Yeah, because no one will have it.
No, go fuck yourself. Right? You want to do this?
That's what we seem to lack in this country.
Yeah.
To propose.
Yeah, but you're mistaking that the broad public cares about that issue, but nobody cares about us.
No,
nobody.
Forget that. The point is, if you've got somebody that actually is worth a shit, and it ain't the people that are saying they're worth a shit right now, you're not.
Ryan, Odin Review says, Ryan, hit me up, mate. Pugs knows. I knows. He's got a lot. Hit him up. He's got good prices on disposables.
Okay. I don't support them, but I support my bank balance in it. So I'm just investing right now. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to buy property this time, like next year. So come, bring it.
Right then. Okay. Well, that's probably a good time to wrap it up, I would imagine. Thank you, everyone, for joining tonight. It's been a bit of a weird one because,
But Paul just warmed up.
Things have changed. That's why it's a good time to leave. That's why it's a good time to leave.
Yeah.
thank you very much, Lars, Ryan, Luke, and Matt for joining us tonight. Much appreciated. Wish we could do that every week, but obviously we know that's not the case. Thank you very much for chat, for coming back to a show that we'll continue to do for you. We'll give you somewhere to go every Saturday night until we work out what the fuck we're going to do. We don't know where it's going to go. We don't know. We'll work something out. We always work something out. If there's one thing this show's always been, it's been consistent. So we will continue to do what we can to bring this shit to you every week. For as long as you're watching. Yes. Yeah. Thank you to our usual sponsors for just being there. We're just having your logos on the screen.
You're giving us a bumper to put up towards the end of the show.
We love every single one of you.
Hashtag not bitter.
I would imagine at some point that's going to change. I think when we can deal with it, everything's going to change. But we'll endeavour to do something for you every week, as I keep saying. Boring myself with it now, to be honest. Thank you very much, and obviously thank you to my fellow 2 people that are left that aren't fannies.
Yep.
Thanks very much.
Non-fannies. Big up the non-fannies.
Big up the non-fannies. We'll be back again next week doing something probably similar while we work out what I've done it again.
You have?
Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? I keep saying the same thing. We're back next week doing the same sort of stuff. So same time, same place next week. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us, and we'll see you then. Oh shit, after show.
Yeah.
Do you want a link?
Yeah, that'd be good. Don't go yet. Don't go yet.
Yeah, don't go yet.
Remember recently when Pugs said like in the after show, I'm going to bed, and then the after show closed because he was host?
Yeah, that's not just that one time that's happened.
That doesn't need to be said. Doesn't need to be said. And I went to bed and then got a load of messages and just I think I've done it again, haven't I? I'm sorry, I was drunk.
There we go.
There it is. The link is in chat. Please come and join us in the after show. It's Saturday night. We like a good drink on a Saturday night, so it's half 10. We'll be up for a while yet, so come and join us. Jump in. See you there, guys. Until that point, I will say again, we'll see you next week, same time, same place. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Went to a party, I danced all night. I drank 16 beers, and I started up a fight. But now I'm jaded. You're out of luck. I'm rolling down the stairs, too drunk to fuck. I'm too drunk to fuck.